If you ever have a design where now it's just a flat image and there's text that was part of the design and you want it to be editable text again, well, that is where the grab text tool in Canva can come to your rescue. So we're talking all about that grab text tool inside of this video. As a reminder, this video is part of a tutorial series on the latest AI tools in Canva. So if you want to check out some of those other videos and learn all about the different AI tools in Canva, just check the description below this video and you'll find links to all the different videos that are part of this series. As a second reminder, I do have a couple of free giveaways that are complements to this learning series. So I have my Canva AI tool guide, which is just a quick visual reference to really go over each tool, where to find it, how to use it, tips for using the tool. So just an easy reference you can have handy whenever you're working with these tools. And then the second free giveaway is my visual style guide, which is really going to help you start to learn the language you can use when prompting and creating AI images to really get a variety of great results. So it's going to give you over 100 keywords, descriptions to go along with those, and it's going to really help you start to build that sort of visual language and that library of terms you need to get great results. So I'm going to put a link in the first pinned comment below and also in the description below this video. Sign up for my email and you can get those free guides. We have one last Magic Studio Canva AI tool to talk about, and that is the grab text tool. So on screen now, I have a still image. This is just a JPEG here. So if I go into here and look at my layers, I can see there's just one image. It's just an image. This is not editable text. So the real power of this grab text tool is that if you have embedded text, something that is a saved design where you flattened it, so maybe at one point in time in another program, it was editable text, but now it is just part of the image. What if you realize, oh, I made a mistake. I want to come back and make some changes to the text. I want to move the text around, maybe change the font, change the color of the font. What if you want to do all this stuff? Well, suddenly with the grab text tool, we have the ability to go back in and find text within an image, extract it much like we did with the Magic Grab tool, only now we're grabbing the text, we're bringing it up onto another layer, and we're filling that background, those background with pixels that match the rest of the design, and then suddenly we have an editable text layer. Now, the best way to see how this works is just through an example. So I have this selected on screen now, just like all the other Magic Studio tools, just come in here with the image selected, click Edit, and under this edit menu, we're going to find these Magic Studio tools, and we're going to go until we find this grab text option, again, a Pro Canva feature. So we're just going to click on that. Now, once you click on it, you get in this interface here. You can see it sort of pulsing for a second as it's finding the text within the image. And so it's found all this text. It found this text here. It found this text here. It found this text here. So just like with the Magic Grab tool, where often it finds the multiple subjects and you can select individual ones, you can do that here, or you can select all text and it will convert everything in your design to editable text. Now I'm actually okay with the Canva logo. I'm not going to mess with that, so I'm not going to worry about that, but I will select this one here, and then I will also select this one here, so you can select the multiple options available, and then you can go ahead and click grab text. Now if it doesn't find the text, you're out of luck. It's not like where you can brush it and then get it. No, if it doesn't find it, you're not going to be able to get it. But usually if the text is clear enough and not like sort of blurred into a design, you are going to be able to find the text. Now we're going to go ahead and click grab, and when you click grab, it's going to take a moment. It's using that AI technology. It's converting that text to actual text. It's attempting to find a similar font that sort of matches the way it looks in your design and create it as editable text. And then, of course, it's also coming in and filling those background elements as best it can. Now, it doesn't do a perfect job. We see it left an element here. That was just supposed to be a blue rectangle here, but that's okay. We can come in here and we can make edits. But what we do have now is we have actual editable text. So I can come in here and then suddenly I can come in here and I can change the color of this font. So let's make this black as well. And let's take this 5 and let's make that white text. So I'll come in here and change that color again. And of course, if you wanted to say 5 tips for great, so you could come in here and you could actually change the text if you wanted to. I lost my color change, but that's okay. I can select it again, change it. So this is the great thing. Now we have fully editable text. Now, if I want to drop in another rectangle, I could drop in a rectangle here. Let's change the color of that rectangle. Let's grab this blue because we're just going to cover over this where it didn't do a perfect job of replacing the background. Let's just do that, drag that up. Let's grab our 5 tips. Let's bring that over. Let's expand it even more. I can take this rectangle in the back. Let's make it a little smaller like this. And then this text here, we can line that up so we get everything aligned nicely down the page. Okay, so this is the powerful thing about the grab text tool, is suddenly now if you save something off as a flat image and you decide later you want to edit that text, well, you can upload that image into Canva, use this grab text tool, and now you have a way to come in and interact with it again. As mentioned, you can do any of the things now that you can do with any text. You can come in here, you can change the fonts, all these different things. So everything, once you use this grab text tool and you extract it out as text, everything that's in play with normal text in Canva is then all stuff you can do because it actually converts it to actual text in Canva. Now, it's possible if you had an image like this that doesn't have a lot of text, maybe you could just recreate the text if you had all the same background graphic elements. But of course, if you didn't, you'd still need to start with this original and be able to extract this text or use something like the magic eraser so you could delete the text and have that design as your background, then add on whatever text you want. Now, of course, if you have larger areas of text, potentially this is then even more useful because you're talking about a lot of time you could save in having to recreate that text. Let's just show you an example of something with more text. So I'm just going to go here under my Uploads tab, and I have this screen grab I have of the web page where Canva is announcing their acquisition of Leonardo AI, and this has a lot of text in it. Now, right now, it's just a screen grab, so something I just was able to pull using that screen grab command on my keyboard and getting this as a JPEG. But of course, now if I want to grab the text, I could come under the edit mode, use this grab text option, and then it's going to go to work. It's finding all these areas of text in here. Now, I'm not going to grab them all, but let's just grab this one here and grab that just to see that, yes, it is going to be able to extract and pull out this large area of text. So now suddenly we have this text, and this is editable text where I could go in here and start making changes with this. Now, of course, for this example, I'm using a web page that's somebody else's work, so you don't want to take and use somebody else's work and pass it off as your own. But there are lots of instances where you may have a document that's a lot of text that you created that you want to go in there, you want to be able to pull that out. You're working as part of a team, you want to extract something that somebody else has done that you have permission to use that text. Then this is where this tool could save you a lot of time. So this is the grab text tool in Canva. Give it a try. I think you'll find in instances it can be a tool that can save you a lot of time.